Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, home to this championship fight. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Good-looking counter punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through this round. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. The killer's able to avoid that punch. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Last 10 seconds.
Beautiful.
The killer's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Good-looking two-punch combination there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Halfway through this round here. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. The killer's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Nice block. The killer's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now just so much more defense we're seeing out of him.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now, because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that, because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
The Killer's got to deal with a cut cheek. That right hand serving him well. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark.
There you go.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And we come to the end of the round.
You gotta win these early rounds for me. You're not shooting your jab. Move your head and pump that jab, just like you worked on, man. Come on, 1-2s, up top.
The Killer's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Off target with that hook. .90 seconds to go in round number 4. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. The Killer's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Yeah!
And there he counters back against his opponent. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Committing to the combo now. Both land. The Killer's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit.
The Killer's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Uppercut!
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good return fire that time. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Halfway into round number 5 here. Killer's punch is far off the target. That right hand serving him well. Lands the counter. The Killer's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
The Killer's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Throws a counter punch there. Oh, things opened up and he was able to place the right hand well. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Pace yourself.
The Killer's punch didn't come close. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. The Killer's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Get close to him. Hook! Hook!
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. The Killer's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, so I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. killer's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
It's time to go. It's time to leave.
Here we are in round number 8. A look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see the killer's game plan has been applied to perfection.
Yeah, it definitely has. He's been using that jab. You know, he's been taking care of offense, defense, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Now all he has to do is make sure he doesn't fall asleep.
He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top. You know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Stay focused on. Cover up.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. The killer's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Focus.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Watch that.
There's that southpaw jab in the left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing. Pace yourself.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. The killer's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Back to the body.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Punch.
And he returns on that exchange.
Relax. Relax.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. 90 seconds into the 9th round.
Get that head moving.
The killer's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
He scores with the left. The killer's jab on the outside, that has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab. You control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it can be very dangerous.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
That was another great round by him. I mean, what more can you say? He's landing the cleaner punches.
He's being the boss. He's doing the job. He's about to become the winner.
You got this one.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Unload. Unload. 1-2, 1-2.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top.
You need to block for.
Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Oh, good exchange there.
Side to side.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. The Killer's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end. It's hard to see this changing course. Here it is, round number 11, and he's really banked away all these consecutive rounds here. This fight has been his for quite some time.
Yeah, all he has to do now, he's like a guy that's been driving on the highway. I mean, it's on cruise control. He just has to make sure he keeps the hands on the steering wheel, keep it straight ahead.
Left and right, left and right.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. The Killer's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Look at him put his punches together. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Killer. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Good right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Well, that's yet another round that he won. And Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rest in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
The Killer's well off the mark that time. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Able to counter that attack.
Side to side, move your head.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating, because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Last minute of this last round.
There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Ten seconds to go in this, the final round. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately,